It's a monsoon.
Got it before. It's not even as bad now as it was.
We're headed to Niagara Falls. We're traveling through a rainstorm to go see Blue Rodeo for the 4th year in a row. We just arrived. It's monsoon out, but we'll be kind of where we need to be in the hotel that connects to the concert venue and the casino momentarily. We'll be dry and we're gonna stay inside until the concert is over at about 10 o'clock tonight. Anyone remember when this used to be all painted red? All painted red. Time to gamble. So I was last at the casino about 10 days ago. Lost, I don't know, I want to say it was like 60 bucks. So this time, setting a limit, $20. And once this 20 is out, that's it. I'm out. So we'll see how it goes. There was a point where out of the first, I want to say, 15 times I came to the casino, I left up 13 times compared to leaving down 2 times. A really good ratio. The gap, unfortunately, has gotten way smaller. So we'll see what happens today. Hopefully win, but not banking on it. All right, I'll check in a little bit. All right, so I'm walking away down $10. Cashed out at the $10 mark. So down 10, wanted to keep going, but trying my best to be responsible. I was okay being down 10, so I cashed out. We're leaving the casino now. It is super busy in here. To be expected, though. We're right in the middle of Christmas and New Year's. Always gets busy down here at this time. One final concert of the year. Mom's waiting to take a photo. She might be waiting a while, though. Let's maybe pull over so we're not in people's way. It is Blue Rodeo's 40th anniversary tour. The venue is called the OLG Stage. You can actually get your lottery tickets checked here. They have a great cookie stand here. Never seen this before. Here's the view for tonight. No Zoom. We're always in the same area for seeing these guys every year. Yearly tradition for me and Mom. This is our 4th year in a row seeing these guys. Let's see if she remembers her answer. What's her favorite Blue Rodeo song?
Bad Timing.
Oh, that's not the one I thought you were going to say.
That's one of my favorites.
I thought you were going to say, what am I doing here?
I do like What Am I Doing Here, but Bad Timing is one of my favorites.
Mine hasn't hit me yet. It's a classic.
That's a good song. They really don't have a bad song, except when the solo parts go on for 20 minutes.
Oh, that's the best part.
Rose-colored glasses.
That's the best part. Oh, that might be my favorite song. I love that song.
It'd be a great song if they took like a 5-minute middle.
We'll see if they play it tonight, and we will compare if they do. I'm surprised they're sold out all the way to the upper deck tonight. Normally they close the upper deck for these guys.
They do?
Yeah. They only sell the first 2 bowls, so ours and the one right up there.
That's kind of cool.
But tonight they're going all the way up.
For the 40th anniversary.
On their 40th anniversary. Although they're late. The show was supposed to start at 7. It's 7:01 now. What are we doing, Jim Cuddy?
Getting old.
They're getting old. The lights are dimmed. It's showtime. Ooh. Here they come. Yay! Blue Rodeo forever! 5 minutes late, that's it.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, Jim. My favorite part of this venue is when the lights go dim and people can't find their seats. There are people to my left who have no idea where they're sitting. I love this song.
See through the world, rose-colored glasses. Painted skies, graceful romances. Well, I'm so sick of Donald Trump. I'm just so sick of his ignorance and his misogyny and his cruelty and those Proud Boy ice thugs that are roaming the streets of American cities. It's just so disheartening. Anyways, this is a song for Donald, and it's called God and Country. Yeah, you're proud of what you did, and you do it again. All in the name of God and country. And maybe soon there'll come a day when no more tears will fall. We each drink a little bit, and we both look back on it. It's just that time in that song. That's the way you come to me. I'm headed with you. Always gonna be. That's okay. I love the way you come to me.
When Greg and I used to live in the States, to go back across the border to get to New York was always a bit of a gamble. So I would often have my father drive me across, and he would just say, "We are going for chicken wings." And that was his very credible source. And so it was always good. So one time he picked me up. I was going back to New York. It was the end of the summer, and go to the border, chicken wings, gonna drop me at the Buffalo airport. Drives right by the Buffalo airport. And I didn't know what was going on. I just kind of sat there, too afraid to say anything. And he drove for about 20 more minutes, and then he said, "Do you have to get there today?" And I thought, "Not now." So I said, no, I'm okay for a couple days. And so he drove into the Finger Lakes area, and he pulled up to a motel, and then he went and bought some beer, and we watched the ball game, and then we went for a steak. And truly, these are things I had never really done with my dad before, so it was all very new, and it's kind of exciting. Yeah, it was nice bonding. It's strange. And the next day we got up very early and drove all the way to Manhattan. I lived in Lower Manhattan, so he's down through the Holland Tunnel into Little Italy where I lived. And it pulls up in front of my apartment, and I go to get out, and I realize that he's not moving. I said, "Do you want to come up and see the apartment?" And he said, "I gotta go." I said, you have to go now? Like, you just drove me for 2 days. "Nope, I gotta go." So it kind of became just like a very nice 2-day Uber ride. And dropped me off, we shook hands, I went upstairs, told my wife what happened. And, you know, my family, the way it works, we never mentioned it again. This is called Finger Lakes. In my hour of darkness, you will come to me. I will raise up my worried head.
And I looked over in the corner, and our roadie, Hank, was sitting there. And Hank was a big jovial man, and he sort of looked like Elvis a bit, but he was a little like fat Elvis face. And he drove a 57 Bel Air, like, you know, he just had it going on. Very generous and positive man. And as I was looking at him, he turned into the Buddha. And it was a strange thing because he knew he was the Buddha in that moment. And so I just sort of ended up writing him this love song, and it's called Is It You? Hoping tomorrow might be as sweet.
I don't get how Greg Keeler chews gum while he sings. Have you noticed that too? He's singing, but he's chewing gum at the same time.
I know.
I don't get how he does that.
I thought he was in the one song, and then I'm like, no, he can't be. And then at the start of this song, I was like, he is actually chewing gum.
Yeah, he's singing and chewing gum.
All the cruel things we've said, well, they're stuck inside my head, and I can't hide this anymore.
We were the headline act of 7 high school bands having a battle of the bands, and it was very depressing and horrible. And there was this Ferris wheel going round and round, and we were just watching that. And it was an agricultural fair, so it stunk like cow and horse shit. So it just the whole time we were there, we were thinking this. And I wonder, what am I doing here? And I
What am I doing here? They met in a hurricane, standing in the shelter out of the rain. She tucked the note into his hand. And you'll be alone when the sun comes up. Your tattered little dreams and a broken heart. And you'll have to trust yourself. Don't believe in any more lies. Here I am myself. Here I am myself. Here I am myself.
Okay, it's your turn to sing, folk.
Watching snow fall on this cold December night.
It's nice singing, folks. Good night and thank you. Thank you very much for coming here.
Play one more song. One more. One more song. I want one more. Maybe two more. I need two more. You can't see it, but a bunch of people are actually leaving down there. There's two more songs in the set list. To Mom's point, I feel they're all parked in the parking garage and want to get an early start to try to exit because leaving that garage is a shit show. This guy can't decide if he wants to leave or not.
Every time you walk in the room, could never be sure of the smile, never the shape we twice. I'm falling in love, night after night.
I want all the world to know that your love's all I need, all that I need. And if we're loved, and we are lost together. And we'd like to thank our crew for getting up so early this morning and driving all the way here and getting this all ready for us. And we'll see you down the road.
And the masses exit to end the 2025 edition of Blue Rodeo in Niagara Falls. Until next time, that'll be 2026. All right, well, that's a wrap on the 2025 concert season. Back in the elements. Not raining as hard, though. Nowhere near as hard, actually. Oh boy, go ahead.
I'm not
We're back in the elements. Mom still deciding to go the long way because she does not trust herself walking on the ice. She does have a history. She has fallen on the ice before.
If I have skates on, I'm fine.
Oh, look at the decorations and Christmas music coming from my cousin Vinny's. We're back at the car. What do we think, Mom?
Good show. It was a little bit of a lull during those songs that we didn't really know, but always ends like amazing. It's always an amazing ending.
Yeah, I agree. It's a lot of fun every year.
Yeah. They never disappoint.
No,
It's
no.
always consistent.
Yes, yes. There's always going to be a little bit of a lull, but it's always good. Great music. And can't wait to do it again next year around this exact same time.
I guess if we listen to the new album, we may know more. But it's all good.
Yeah.
I like that one song though. The one that he talks to this guy driving him.
Yeah.
That was a good song. Finger Lakes.
Finger Lakes.
Yeah, that was definitely a good song.
Yep, I agree with that entire assessment. And yeah, do it again for year number 5 in 2026. Number
Hopefully,
5.
they're getting older. So
Yeah, they are getting
hopefully.
older. They still got some years left in
He's
them.
good. He's definitely has some years in him, like Jim Cuddy.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Like,
Greg Keeler, a little bit on the
yeah,
rougher side.
Yeah, but he still can sing.
But he can still sing, can still play, so I expect them to be back in Niagara Falls next December.
Yeah.